So they continued clearing the area here behind our complex and the other roadway, which is more commercial. And it's owned, I found out who owned it, but I'm not going to discuss that. But apparently there's not enough money being made already off the hotel, and they're building another one anyway. Just wonder how they can get the okay to do what they're doing. I guess money talks. But, you know, whatever money you have doesn't change the fact of whether or not you're going to have enough oxygen, or your grandchildren are going to have enough oxygen and water. As I continue to share that each tree holds hundreds of gallons of water, and they're all networked to tunnels underground to other trees around the world. So what affects one area equally affects all areas. So we're having signs of drought and fires everywhere, and then famine, and cost increase on crops because people don't have enough of either land and or water with which to properly grow crops. So it's a manufactured drought. It's a manufactured the fires that are going on right now is corporations like Nestle bought up and are completely sucking California dry, and saying, corporations claiming themselves as personship. Well, do you see communities enjoying generations forward what's going on through these choices of corporations claiming themselves as persons? And do you see much regulation going on in your surrounding neighborhoods going on with regard to the amount of land that's completely being cut back, regardless of how many strip malls that are there, and some of them of which are dilapidated and or empty? And yet this continues. So I got a strong inclination from Mother Earth to come and take the seedlings at the base of a tree where I saw the marker was really, really dangerously close, and it was the second of the two twins that are ancient trees that it takes about two people, maybe a little more, to wrap their arms completely around and hug this tree. So yeah, to the right is the noise that you hear of lawnmowers and such, of the condos where I live, and then here you have the swath of land, and now they cut back further. You see the Carthage here and fine chips because they were grinding them up and spitting them out over the last couple of days so they can clear way for more cars to park for this hotel they're going to put up. So I was really upset, of course, but I already knew that they were going to cut back this ancient tree, and it looks like they did. Yeah, it's right over here, and they did cut it down. So they were two we started off with, and surrounded by, of course, much more tree life here, and they cut way back and completely cut the ancient tree that I call is like the twin of this beautiful one right here. And judging by the markers, well, they're going to come dangerously close, and they're going to cut away a lot of strong root system of this beautiful, large, ancient tree here. But they went ahead and cut, there it is, cut the twin, the ancient partner to this one here that has been here for many, many years, generations ago. So that's the remnants of it now, and at the base of that tree I took away 3 seedlings to take with me to Mother's Ark, my new property, to plant them again, along with this rich soil, which it's incredibly rich soil here. I'm taking my shoes off in respect. And I can't stay very long because, of course, this is now privately owned property, so I usually wait till later to record, after everybody's kind of in the PM, but I happen to be out right now, and I wanted to make sure I grabbed this while there's still something left to film. So there it is, sharing with everyone what's left of the vestige of a little piece of land, which is home for generations which are now going to be extinct. Because all of the animals that this piece of land provided for have now just completely, the ecosystem's been rocked, and many of them are losing their homes and their life. So, speaking for Mother Nature and deep respect, as I'm talking to you, there's a huge hole here for our groundhogs, or yeah, and they live here, they're burrowed all throughout here, so now their area's going to be covered, I guess, for this blacktop for the parking lot that this area is now going to become. I don't know. I'd like to say I'm heading back into civilization, but there's nothing civil about this living. Cutting away the wisdom, the roots of our nature and our family. So I'm sending out love and gratitude through the roots of my feet, through my head, outward through Father Sky, in the purest of heart, in appreciation and gratitude for the wisdom that is here for generations, embracing with love and gratitude for all forms that is you. I'm picking up that breeze now. In response, there's a beautiful breeze. Hard to hear it with background noise. It's beautiful. Much love, all family, and gratitude and appreciation for our environment and for all relying on our environment, given to all freely.